I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask for your cooperation? Okay, so the shady guy who might have the parts could be in Cerulean. Well, let's go in that direction and take a look, shall we? I think I can do that. That sounds like a good idea to me, and I think that'd actually be a good place to stop, too. I can make my way over to Cerulean, and then once I do, I can basically just finish up here. If I can stop running into wild Pokemon battles. I mean, yeah, I could actually use repels, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I just want to check things out, just want to make sure that everything's taken care of. It's not a big deal. Just want to get to land. Fine, I'll use one. Just because you guys asked so nicely. Okay, so we know what we have to do. We have to make our way to Celadon, and once I get to Celadon, I think I will call it a session there. I might explore one of the routes south of Cerulean. Not Celadon, Cerulean. Sorry for messing that up. But I'll explore the route south of Cerulean, and then I'll call it a session after that. That way I can say that I've pretty much explored, like, that diamond-shaped area. The diamond-shaped area of Saffron, Celadon, Vermilion, Cerulean, and Lavender. I can kind of say I've explored this entire sector. Because like I said, we can't really do much in Kanto until we get the power back on. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, Skiploom. These silly girls and their Skiplooms. Skiploom's not really a great Pokemon. It's really not. I feel like it could be better, maybe, like, later on, but... like in future generations, I mean, but not so much here. Especially since it doesn't really gain any flying moves. I think that'd be a big, big problem, to be honest. I'll tell you a secret, but first we battle. What kind of secret could you tell me? Part of me is not sure I even want to know, really. Well, we have a Hiker. I was kind of hoping for the Hiker to have a fighting type, but I guess Doug Trio will be something to deal with. Doug Trio has very low HP. I think low defense to boot. Maybe not low defense, but not the kind of defense you'd expect anyway. Oh, dang, I lost that. Yeah, you did. Sucks to be you, Sydney, if that was your real name. I don't know why it wouldn't be his real name, to be fair. Okay, next we have a Camper from the look of it. Camper Dean, okay. After spending a lot of time with his little brother Sam, hunting demons and ghosts and the like, Dean found his calling as a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, that's right. I made a Supernatural reference. And I'm not ashamed to admit it, because I love Supernatural. Okay, next we have Sandslash. Sandslash Hitmonlee? Sorry, what? No. That Pokerap. Whenever you hear one name of the Pokerap, you immediately start singing that part of the Pokerap. Sandslash Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, EV, etc. Buctos, Zapdos. Okay, takes care of him. Don't want to go over here yet. Oh, dang it, I can't get to Cerulean, can I? Actually, I think I... No, I don't think I can. Well, worst comes to worst, I can just fly back to Saffron and then just go up the rest of the way. Because it's really just that bush that's in the way, preventing me from getting anywhere. Let's put... Yeah, let's put Glimmer in front. I have a feeling this guy's going to be a hiker. Okay, here we have Hiker Tim. So, all of Hiker Tim's friends used to call him Tiny Tim, and he got fed up with it, but he decided to, he decided to start living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. And, that somehow led to him being a hiker. Okay, 3 Gravelers. Why don't you evolve one of them? They're all the same level, too. I guess the Gravelers are his backup dancers or something. Okay, it takes care of him. Let's go back over... Okay, I can't go over here. Here is where I want to go. I think we have one more... Actually, no, I think we have 2 more trainers. This one... I think he starts the Doug Trio, so I'll keep him out. Hey, you! Don't litter! I'm not littering! How would I litter? I pick up everything on the ground. Okay, fine. Camper Sid is an environmental nerd. He tells people to pick up stuff when there's nothing on the ground. AKA, he's an idiot. The end. If they're gonna insult my intelligence, then I'm just going to frickin' make their backstory a story that makes fun of them. That's just the way it's gonna have to be. So my freaking apologies in advance. How could you miss that? How could you miss Swampire? He was right there. He's like twice the size of you. Although from what I've seen in animes, or at least in like size comparison pictures, from what I've seen, Crobat's actually pretty huge. So, Frickin' Crobat, that's all I'll say. Okay, it takes care of that. Didn't gain a lot of experience from that, but we're dealing with like level 20 Pokemon, so I'm not really surprised either. Okay, let's be careful here. Just gotta fight this trainer. She has poison. I'll just use King Kanzan. Actually, wait, you're still at level 47. Actually, do I have Earthquake? Because if I do, I'll teach it to it right now. I should. Yeah, I have it! God, I can even teach it Dig. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of Tackle, hands down. Perfect. People shouldn't leave any litter behind. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, Picnicker Edna. She has no eyes, clearly, because I don't litter. There, take an Earthquake. That's my way of getting rid of littering. It may be harsh, but I get it. I don't litter. I don't see any litter. I don't need to be condescended, if that's even a word. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, I lost. Yes, you did. And well, I can't get through here, so guess I'm taking the long way around. Not really the long way, but taking a different way around anyway. So we're going to fly back to Saffron. And we're going to go up from here. Oh, well, thanks, Repel. Not like you really mattered much or was necessary. Alright, this is the magnet train. This is the building I want. No trainers on this route. But let's go pay a visit to this house down here. This was actually where the daycare was in Generation 1. Yeah! I sense a sinister shadow hovering over you. Take this to ward it off. We get the cleanse tag. Oh, well, I don't have it yet. I will make room for it, though, for sure. What's something I can get rid of? Oh, the Pokédoll. That was apparently useless. Let's get rid of the fresh water, too. So we're just going to pour the water inside her house. Yeah! Thank you. You get the cleanse tag. What does this do? You are in mortal danger, but you are protected now. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Helps repel wild Pokemon. Okay, so it's basically a repel. Maybe not like as effective as a repel, but it could do the job. Joey! I don't want to hear about your frickin' Rattata. You are a Rattata. Actually, you're Eradicate now, but still, shut up. Leave me alone. My grandma is into warding off what she believes to be evil spirits. I'm sorry that she startled you. It's fine. It's not your fault. It's her fault. No, it's Joey's fault. What are we talking about? Joey's the evil spirit that she was worried about. That makes all the sense in the world. It's Joey. It's all Joey's fault. Hashtag blame Joey. Okay, there's the mart. This is the bike shop, right? There's a notice here. The bike shop has moved to Goldenrod City in Johto. Oh, so you just... Okay, just leave the house there. I suppose that's the minimum amount of coding that they could allow. Or something. I don't know. Are you collecting Kanto gym badges? I mean, I will. Not yet, obviously, but that is definitely something I'd like to see in my future, I think. My husband lives happily with Pokemon he got through trades. Ah, I'm so happy. Kangaskhan. Interesting. And Zubat. Why do you trade for a Zubat? You can find Zubat anywhere. Zubat's probably one of the most common Pokemon you can find. Not really sure what they were thinking. Regardless, I think I've pretty much explored. Actually, no, I haven't. There used to be a cave here that had a horribly powerful Pokemon in it. Yeah? My item finder is responding. Now, I believe there is an item around here. Okay, actually, I can't do this right now, but I will do it later. It's actually in the water next to him. It's not on this little field right here, so I'll grab that later. But for now, I think I am going to actually go ahead and stop my recording here. I think I've kind of recorded enough for right now. This is the trade house, right? Maybe it's the police. Diglett! Doug. We were held up by robbers before. Oh, okay, so this was the house that got robbed in the original game. I heard that some shady character is skulking about. I won't stand for it if he turns out to be a thief. So yeah, we'll deal with that next time. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. I know it's kind of a weird place to stop, but I need to go catch some Pokemon anyway, and get the final member of my team. So in the next session, not only are we going to find this thief and introduce my last and final party member, but we're also going to go back and complete all of the gyms that I kind of skipped by. Because there's actually 4 gyms we can do right now. We can do Vermilion, Saffron, Celadon, and also here in Cerulean as well. So we have some small bit of cleanup we can do. And after that, I'll try to figure out what else I can do. But this has been the first Kanto session of the Pokemon Gold playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the homecoming to what used to be our home in the Pokemon Blue playthrough. And I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks. Hello, boys and girls! It's that time yet again to catch and evolve some Pokemon. First up, we have Cubone. You can find Cubone in the Rock Tunnel. A pretty common find, but he will run away a lot, so keep that in mind. I'm going to name Cubone after the Cubone/Marowak I had in my Red and Blue playthrough. The one and only MegaFreak 400, who's one of my greatest friends. Used to be an amazing Let's Player. He unfortunately doesn't Let's Play anymore, but he's always been a really good friend of mine, and I was honored to use him on my team last time, and I'm honored to catch him again. So there we have Cubone. And Cubone evolves at level 28 from my recollection, so not a very high level up either. And there we go. We have Marowak. Next, you can find Electabuzz in Route 10, which is the grass right outside the power plant. Pretty low find. Not sure if he runs away. Thankfully, he didn't run away from me right here. But the reason why I caught Electabuzz and I didn't give him a nickname is because, like Jinx and Magmar, Electabuzz has a baby form. Say hello to Elekid, who is basically just a giant spark plug. Or not spark plug, but a plug-in thing. Something you plug into the wall. That's what I'm basically trying to say. And last year I got really into the Mega Man series. One of my favorite Robot Masters is ElecMan, so why not make a Mega Man dedication here? And like Smoochum and Magby, Elekid evolves at level 30 back to Electabuzz, which means we have this family taken care of. Let's move on to another Pokemon, shall we? And speaking of family, we have a very family-oriented Pokemon here. We have Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan you can find in the Rock Tunnel alongside a Cubone. Very low find, and you can only find Kangaskhan in the second room. And when I say second room, I mean the second room both ways, regardless of which way you enter. And I'm going to show my immaturity once again by naming Kangaskhan your mom. There you go. Your mom was sent to Bill's PC. Here we have Murkrow. You can find Murkrow on Route 8, which is the route to the right of Celadon City. You can also find another Pokemon there too, but I'm going to show that Pokemon a little bit later, because that Pokemon is very, very valuable and actually has something worth mentioning. As for nicknames, I'm going to nickname this guy, or this girl, after a character from, I almost said To Kill a Mockingbird. No, from the Hunger Games, Katniss Everdeen. Hunger Games is actually a book series I got really into a while back, and you know, felt like making a name dedication from there. Next we have Scooter the Grimer, evolved into Muck at level 37. It's actually a very high evolution level. It's one of the higher evolution levels of Generation 1, from what I remember. Then we have Ballz the Voltorb, going to evolve into Electrode. Evolves at, I want to say, level 31. It could potentially be 30, but I think it's 31. Might even be 33. I really don't remember. It's around the early 30s. I'm also finally going to use my first Sunstone on Gaia Maiden to evolve Gloom into the new evolution of Gloom known as Bellossom. I still need to get a second Sunstone from the bug catching contest. I still need to work on that. Haven't been doing that, obviously. And I also got a Moonstone from my mom. My mom actually bought a Moonstone with my money, which is kind of weird, but I did need one, so thanks a lot, Mom. Because of you, you're going to make Madamepuff evolve into a Wigglytuff. And with that taken care of, let's go to the Celadon Game Corner, shall we? I kind of skipped by the Game Corners in passing, but as I mentioned before, it's really just a slot machine game. It's luck-based, and you know, if you're a gambling man, this might be your thing, but I'm not. I just showed it off once. I lost 1 coin. That's really all I'm going to do with this. But, thankfully, you can get coins very easily by just buying them from the guy at the counter. You can buy 50 coins for 1,000 and 500 coins for 10,000. And if you save up to 9999 coins, you can purchase a Pokemon. Not just any Pokemon. The one, the only, Porygon. I'm going to give Porygon a new nickname because I kind of took away what Pokemon he was last time. Because I named this guy after Growlithe in my Red and Blue playthrough, but I gave that honor to Tennis Bubba 13 this time. I had to give him a new Pokemon, and because of the name, I'm going to give this to fellow Let's Player LuckySevenDX. Although I didn't have any luck whatsoever in actually playing the game, I just cheated using coins, but whatever. And I also decided to get a few extra coins to get Mr. Mime. Don't have a nickname for this guy, so feel free to give your suggestions in the video comments. Last Pokemon we're going to go back to Route 8, which is to the right of Celadon City. We're going to catch a Houndour, which makes me wonder, did Karen come here to catch half of her team or something? Because you could find Murkrow here, you can find Houndour here. Kind of interesting when you think about it. I'm going to name Houndour after a good friend of mine, WolfofStorms. He is a member of the Speed Gamers. I've become good friends with him as of late in the last few months, and he's also been a very, very good contributor to just letting me know how I'm doing in this playthrough. And as a result, I feel like I'm going to give him a Pokemon. And not only am I just going to give him this Pokemon, he is going to be the final member of my team. That's right, Houndour, or in the case of this Pokemon now, Houndoom is my final Pokemon. So my team, till the end of the game, is pretty much set. I don't really have plans to use any more, and besides, the Kanto segments will go pretty fast as they are, so I don't really have a whole lot to really discuss in the Kanto segments. It's just going to be a lot of me just getting things done really, really quickly. So, you know, I don't really feel that bad in just blowing through the rest of the game, to be quite honest with you guys. But I am going to do some grinding of him off camera. I technically already have, so he's kind of caught up with everyone. He evolves into Houndoom. I want to say it's the late 20s. I know it's the late 20s, or actually it might even be early 20s. I want to say it's like around 24 or something. But yeah, it's in the 20s, and I've got him up to about level 50 with all my other Pokemon, so he is right where he needs to be. Which means I'm going to get ready for recording my next segment now. Next segment's going to be a lot of gym battles and a lot of trainer battles. Just going to kind of sweep through the area, try to get as much done as possible. And during my next grinding session, I'm going to be doing a lot. I'm going to be giving nicknames to all the Pokemon. I'm going to be trying to kind of go out there a little more to get any items that I missed or may have missed. And just in general, do a pretty big cleanup during my next post session. And then from there, we're getting very, very close to the end, guys. Thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.